Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys know me, you guys know I'm Vanessa. I go on Instagram and on my YouTube as Viva La Vie. Basically, I'm back. I'm back on here. I'm back onto doing more videos. Although, the first month of January of 2019 was complete bullshit for me. Camera, laptop, all that good stuff wise. I was just missing a lot of things. It was just everywhere and it was discouraging me a lot. So I decided to film this on my phone. So I'm filming on my phone. I mean, you gotta work with what you got. My camera, for some reason, every time I film and then I upload to my laptop, all the files are corrupt and I don't know why. I try to fix it, I can't fix it, so I just decided to refilm everything on my phone at this point. So without further ado, let's get started back into my video of 2019. So basically, this video is gonna be what you guys should expect from me this year, YouTube wise, Instagram wise, all that jazz. So I wrote a little few notes here because I tend to forget things a lot, so I'm just like, let me write everything down. Basically, number one is motivation. Having motivation in everything and all that I do in life, whether that's work, at home, fitness, spiritually, mentally, relationship, all that stuff. I want to have good motivation into bringing positivity and good energy into everything that I do. So I want to also go the extra mile in everything that I want to accomplish. I feel like I find myself to get stuck somewhere, or I start something and I don't finish it, and I don't like that. So I want to really accomplish everything and get everything done. Career wise, I want to pursue my dream, which is become an influencer on YouTube. I've always loved makeup. I've always loved fashion. I've always done fitness. So I'm like, put my passion out there, Pretty much I want to have the mindset of I can do anything I put my mind into, and I think that is very, very true. You can do anything that you want. Literally anything that you want, you can have in your life if you put that 100% in work. And I think last year I lacked that a lot, so I'm trying to, new year, new me. Also, I don't want to have any self-doubt or what ifs. I think I do that a lot, where I start to doubt myself, in every single aspect. I guess, like being on Instagram, like I'll go scrolling and be like, oh shit, like I could have been there if I would have done this and that, or I'm not this good, this person that's so talented compared to me. So I just want to have confidence in myself and what I do, because I've been doing makeup for years. I think I started wearing makeup in 8th grade, which was a good over 10-15 years, maybe longer. So that's when I started wearing makeup, and at that time nobody wore makeup, and I'm talking about nobody. If you wore makeup, you were weird and you wanted to be better than everyone. At least that's what people used to tell me, that I wanted to be better than everyone, but I just always liked makeup. So I mean, I grew up around it. My mom, my cousins, my aunties, all of them. I remember my mom had a specific makeup box that she had so much makeup, and it was all MAC makeup. Like, that's what I started off with, was all MAC makeup, and it was because of my mom. too. I want to be spiritually in tune with myself this year. I think so far January, I think I was on and off about that. You know, with self-love and fighting my own toxic traits, because 2018 I carried a lot of toxic traits, and that was just not good. I think I was really toxic towards myself, towards other people around me, in my relationship, just everything. And I don't think that that's a good trait to carry with yourself. You know, I was very petty, always wanted to get back at someone if they did something bad to me. And I think that takes a lot of energy, and it just, you know, you become like all like gooey, and like you have this like black cloud just over you, and I don't want that this year. So I'm fighting off my toxic traits. I was a little toxic, just a little bit in January, just with myself, and you know, I'm trying to fight that. And like I catch myself now, like I'll be like, oh no, like it doesn't need that attention, or I don't need to be petty. Like it's not gonna take any of my energy, because I want to have good positive energy. With that being said, I want to be really spiritual this year, and very in tune with myself and who I am in every aspect. That's including, you know, my self-worth, and finding myself, and giving good energy and love to everyone around me. I feel like I've done that successfully so far. You know, like I'll text my sister randomly who I barely see. I do it with my boyfriend. I do it with my mom. I do it with my cousin. I just think, you know, lately for some reason, the topic of, you know, say I love you today and don't go to bed mad with each other because you're not promised tomorrow type of thing. And I think I see that not just in a relationship, but with everyone in my life. So, you know, just that. I don't have time for negativity this year. I'm really trying so hard not to be negative towards myself, or have anyone else who's being negative really affect me anymore. I just think that it's not worth it. It takes over you, and I don't need it. Cutting off toxic people. I don't really talk to a lot of people. I don't hang out with a lot of people. I'm pretty much a homebody. I love to be home. I love to be home with my babies, with Luna, Leopard, Tita, and Cookie. If you guys know my babies, they mean the world to me, and if I could spend a day at home with them over the club, I will. And I just love being around my family. I choose family over going to the club, you know, because we're only here once, and you know, there's nothing at the club for me. I have everything I need here. I have my mom, I have my dad, I have my sisters, I have my cousins, my aunties. You know, that's what I focus my time. When I'm not at work, I prefer to be at home, either with my pets, be with my mom, be with my sister, be with my cousins. You know, I just have a good time with them. And with that being said, you know, I kind of neglected my friends in a way. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Shout out to you guys, you know, who, you know, my bad bitches. Yeah, I neglected them a lot this year, last year too, kind of. So, you know, I want to give my time to everyone. I want to spread myself out with everyone. I have such a big family. That's why, like, I cherish being around everyone all the time. So, yeah. Another thing, reading in 2019. I feel like I've dumbed myself down this year. Just, you know, not reading, not being in school like that. I feel like I be so lost in a lot of conversations that I have with people sometimes, and I'm like, bitch, you're dumbing yourself down. Get an education or read. You know, you can get knowledge at the library. You don't need school. personally, I don't think you need school to be successful in life. So you know, I recently got a Kindle. Shout out to my baby, you know. He's the one that got me a Kindle because he knew I wanted to read. So I've downloaded so many books already. I bought books, you know, so I started reading. I also downloaded the dictionary on my phone just because I like to learn new words, and it's good to know new words, you know. I'm trying to find good books for the mind, good books that are gonna, you know, feed my mind in a good way. Also, 2019, I want to be in tune with God more. It's already February, about to be March, and I think I've done pretty good so far with being in tune with God. That's my goal this year. I feel like I've neglected God in the past few years, and you know, with God anything is possible. And I personally feel that I was lost in life for a while because I was not in tune with God. I wasn't talking to God anymore, and you know, I need that relationship back. I want to thank him and be grateful for every single blessing that he has brought to my life thus far, just because we have so many blessings in disguise every single day, and I don't think we take appreciation to it. So I just pretty much want to pray more every night and be like, you know, thank you, God, for letting me see another day. Thank you for keeping me healthy, keeping a roof over my head, you know, bringing money to help myself and my family, keeping my pets healthy, keeping my family healthy, you know, keeping my relationship healthy. So just little things like that, I think I want to be, that's what I mean by what I want to be in tune with God and be thankful for everything that he has done for me. Going back to career, my dreams and goals. Basically, I want to focus and be consistent with YouTube now. I think I neglected that for a while. I was always just so much with self-doubt, or I was missing something, like I was missing a laptop, or I was missing my camera, or my camera was always dead, and I just always found an excuse not to do it. That's why right now I'm like, fuck that. I have an iPhone 8. Pretty much my goal with YouTube is to reach people and motivate and, you know, relate to others in the world. And you know, I hope I can bring something to the table for you guys, and you guys can learn something from me. The way my YouTube's gonna be, it's not just gonna be makeup. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything on here. So I plan on dropping a video once a week. I want to be doing, you know, vlogs. I want to do challenges. I want to do makeup. I want to do fitness. I want to do cooking, you know, a little bit of everything. I feel like my personality, I get bored with one thing really quick. So, you know, always having my mind switch and shift off to different things will keep me interested. Basically, anything is possible if you work hard. So, you know, if you want it and you work your ass off to get it, you'll get it. You know, you'll get your dreams. You'll get whatever you want if you work hard for it. Yeah, so also going back to what I want to do with YouTube, I want to film my fitness journey. I am currently on a diet. Again, I just started my diet last week, so I'm back to cooking for myself at home and being healthy. I'm exercising at least 4 times a week. I want to move that up to 5 days a week and be consistent. When was it? 2 years ago, I was at my highest in weight. I gained so much weight because I was depressed for a really long time. I was just in a really bad state. So basically, I gained so much weight. Me and my boyfriend gained so much weight. I gained 180, and I think he almost hit 200. And at that point, it just hit me one day out of nowhere, where I was like, you know what? I don't want to be this big anymore. You know, I was always a small person, like, you know, like And you know, I loved my body when I had it. Like I loved, like I was whew. Anyways, I want to get back to that. I was at that time, I was 118, I think. I was shifting from 118 to 124 in pounds. I was going up and down all the time, but that was always where I would stay at. And so when I hit 180, I was like, bitch. And I think it didn't get to me until it was like 2 months straight where like everyone around me was like, dude, you got hella big, what the fuck. Like if it wasn't family, it was like distant family that I haven't seen in hella long. And like it hit me, and I was like, I said, babe, we gotta lose weight. And so we did. We motivated each other. I started cooking for myself, he started eating healthy, and we were going to the gym almost every day. And when he wouldn't go with me, I would go by myself. Like didn't matter what time of day it was, I was hitting it at the gym. And I went from 180 to 129, and so that's a little over what, 40-50 pounds. So I was feeling myself at that point. And then last year, in the beginning of the year, I was still at 130. I ended up gaining to 135, and I stayed around that. And then as the year went by, I got super comfortable. My boyfriend got super comfortable, and we just started eating normal again, you know, having a hope. Because we went from eating like so little, like literally like this was our plate. We went from eating that or sharing a plate to going back to eating a big old plate and never being full, you know. So right now I'm at 160, so I gained about 30 pounds again. And I either shift from 159 to 161, and it goes up and down, but normally I'm 160, and I'm trying to get back to 130. If I could do 125, I'll be so happy. So I'm gonna film my journey in losing weight. I personally, for myself, I want less screen time on my phone. I feel like I catch myself being on my phone way too often, and I like disconnect from the real world, and I think I need to bring it back a little bit and, you know, go back into the real world and, like, you know, live my life. So I have, and, you know, like before I used to take my breaks, you know, in the office, eat in the office and be on my phone. What I started doing, because I work in a really cute neighborhood, so there's always outdoor seating, and so I take my lunch and I go sit outside and, you know, just enjoy the sun, enjoy the scenery, hearing the birds chirp, and, like, you know, just being there with life. And overall, I want to be positive all 2019. I want to be happy. I want to appreciate everything, little or big, and I want to celebrate every milestone, like I said, little or big. So, you know, I think anything's possible. I have 10 months left in the year. I think I can accomplish a lot in 10 months. I think I can get to a majority of my goals in 2019. So we'll see how it goes. And, you know, I have a dream board. I wake up to it every single morning. I look at it. I motivate myself. I have a lot of good stuff on there, you know, a lot of good stuff for myself spiritually, for my mental health, my YouTube goals, my Instagram goals, fitness goals. I have it all there, and I see it every day, and I make sure I get everything that I said I was gonna get done this year. I make sure I get it done. I want to be an open book to YouTube, you know, like, obviously not everything in my life, but majority of my life. So you guys stay tuned for my videos. I almost forgot to tell you guys to like, comment, and subscribe.